So he wrote a letter.
Someone stole my bike out of my parents' garage. I have said a little prayer for my bike. I also ask God to help someone to make the right decisions. I love my God, I love my family, I love my bike.
His passionate plea became a viral sensation. In fact, it was even heard by Donald Trump, who is back here with us. And also here is 10-year-old Cully Larson. Hi, Cully, welcome.
Hi.
So,
you know who this guy is right here?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's right.
That's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
So, Donald, you heard about the story of how Cully's bike was
On your show.
Yes.
I was watching your show, and I watched Cully, and I said, boy, he's such a great kid. Just a great looking and great kid. And I loved, you said, I prayed for my bike. And I said, when he prays for his bike, we have to come through.
Cully, what happened to your bike?
We were just at a friend's house. We came back and the door was open, the lights were on. My dad just went, turn the lights off, didn't bother because I usually leave the lights on. And then the next day, I wanted to go to the skate park with my friend.
Yeah.
And so when we went in the garage to get it, it wasn't there. We looked all over. We told my mom. We looked in the cemetery to see if somebody dumped it, and then we called the police, and they wrote a whole bunch of stuff.
And you're left without a bike. You have a police report, and the bike's been a place for you had so much fun with this bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and now Donald Trump enters the picture. Donald, you saw it on TV. You called us and said...
Who did I call? Do you remember?
Yeah, you called me.
I actually called Steve. I think you were away. But I called Steve, and I said, I just saw the nicest guy on television, and his bike was stolen, and you knew about the report. And I said, let's get him a new bike. Get him a beauty. Tell him to pick a better bike. I don't know if he did that or not. I'm glad it wasn't a Rolls Royce that was stolen. Well, so did you go out and pick a bike?
Not yet, though I will sooner or later.
Well, you're also doing something called 10 Bikes for 10 Kids.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
People keep on donating bikes to me, and I say they're not coming to me, they're coming to other kids that got their bike stolen.
That's so nice because you know that other kids lose their bikes too, and your story has inspired people. What did you think about all of the bikes that people keep wanting to give to you?
I was shocked because all of our friends have their bikes been stolen when they're little kids.
And now it finally come full circle. You're going to get your bike back, and other kids are not going to go through the personal anguish which you have suffered from. Mm-hmm. And by the way, what prompted you to write the letter? Why not just keep it to yourself? What prompted you to write it?
I want my bike back. I don't know.
Well, listen, you got your bike. You got your bike back, and it looks like 10 other kids are going to get their bike back as well. I'd keep the Donald Trump bike.
I
you go get a good one.
Yeah.
Better than the one you had.
All right.
Okay? That's on me.
He's skeptical. Cully's skeptical, but I'm sure you'll
top of the line. Think top of the line.
Well, Donald, what time do you get off work? 5 o'clock? Colin, are you going to be available? You guys go bike shopping together?
All right, good enough.
Great job.
Cully Larson, we thank you very much. Cully and his family came in just before the hurricane, so they were able to see all of New York City.
Scrambling for cover.
Yeah. And here's the guy whose name is on so many buildings here.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for coming in, both of you. Donald, thanks for your generosity.
Well, thank you.
Great to have you always.
You are a man of action. Right. Both of you are men of action.
That's right.
All right.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. So much you see these days about Donald Trump and about the world around us is a psyop. It is fake. It is something that is created and manufactured in order to try and manipulate you, or in order to try and psychologically push you in a direction that says, Donald Trump is the most evil man that ever existed. Oh, orange man bad. But actually, orange man good. And I can tell you this, having spent a considerable amount of time with Donald Trump. I don't pretend to be his best friend, and I don't pretend to be some type of really close confidant, but I've seen the man backstage. I've seen the man in the White House. I've been in the Oval Office with him, and I've interacted with him. And I can tell you, there is something deeply magnanimous about this individual. Now, what I've done a lot of thinking about this, and the way that I notch it up is essentially this. He's been a celebrity for longer than you or I have been alive combined. Donald Trump's been a celebrity for 50 plus years. In that time, he's been in huge Hollywood blockbusters. He was in Home Alone 2. He was in The Little Rascals. He's had hit TV series, but more importantly, he's been the most powerful man in the world. All of this preparing him for that role, because as president, effectively, you are a celebrity. And that didn't used to be the case. I would argue that it's not actually really good, Trump aside, it's not actually a really good thing for the presidency to be celebritized. But nonetheless, that's what happened. That's been happening for quite a while. In the 1960s, you could argue that John F. Kennedy was the first celebrity president. Teddy Roosevelt himself, back in the day, was himself a celebrity. The teddy bear is something named after Teddy Roosevelt. He was a bit of a celebrity himself. And so you could potentially argue that there is a celebrity factor to this office from its very inception. George Washington was the biggest American celebrity to walk the earth in his time, arguably. I mean, he drew crowds, people, and paintings, and women sobbed and everything. When George Washington was around, man, he was the king, baby. And so you can fast forward that to its modern day iteration of Donald Trump and say, dude, he's just been preparing for this his entire life. I can show you articles and images and videos that prove that. You just watch Donald Trump before he became president, taking on a small child and like making his dreams come true in New York City, right? Kid who had his bike stolen. But Donald Trump's been doing this, and it's really the touch of a celebrity. It's really the magic of celebrity that Donald Trump really knows. Again, I've seen the guy behind the scenes. He knows how to like bring the gravity of his own power and his own personality and like give that to people. It's really remarkable. He's able to make you feel special when you're in his presence, which is actually celebrity done right. Celebrity done wrong is to make you feel like a jerk or to make you feel like you're not important, which is what a lot of dumb celebrities do with the power given to them. But celebrity done right is to make you feel special and to make you feel as though like you've really had an experience with the man. And Donald Trump is a magic man at that. Donald Trump was in a helicopter during the Iowa caucuses, and a young man said, "Are you Batman?" To which Donald Trump replied, "I'm Batman. Watch."
Yes.
Mr. Trump,
Yes,
are you Batman?
I am Batman.
To effectuate that wonderful human experience, The Independent wrote headlines like this: Donald Trump tells naive child, "I'm Batman," despite not actually being Batman. This from 2015. This just shows you how Trump broke the media before Orange Man Bad, right? Before Orange Man Bad. When Donald Trump became president, soon thereafter, Trump granted a young man the wish of his life to mow the White House lawn. And Donald Trump went out and joined him, and it made for this really beautiful moment here where Trump walks out and no one could believe this. We had never seen anything like this. Barack Obama, of course, never did anything like this. And so it's great. Look, everyone's laughing. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And the kid just wants to mow the lawn. He charged Donald Trump. He charged Trump like $10 to mow the lawn. Trump talked with him. Not even a chat with the president himself could stop the 11-year-old boy from fulfilling his dream of mowing the White House lawn. Kid's name was Frank. He was from Falls Church, Virginia. He'd written Trump a letter saying it'd be an honor to mow the White House lawn. In the letter, shared by White House Press Secretary Secretary Huckabee Sanders, man, those were the days. He said he would cut the grass at no charge. Frank was seen making good on his mowing offer on Friday. The White House invited the 11-year-old to mow the lawn. Remember what they stole from us. Look at this. Here's Frank inside of the White House. This, of course, turned into an epic meme. Trump yelling at lawn mowing boy meme. You could fill in this. You can fill this meme with literally anything, and it'd be funny. Who's Kanye West? Okay, got it. Are you Kanye? A lot of Kanye. Do you think it's fine if I fire Robert Mueller? I mean, yes, you should have done that. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, remember what they stole from you. the meme material of a lifetime. And remember that everything that you hear isn't true. In fact, oftentimes, if the corporate media is saying it, it means it's a lie, actually. And you should question it. You should question everything. Because skepticism cannot be wrong. Skepticism is the pathway to truth. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go end communism together. Say it.